right, group 2, we're ready for you.
Geomorphology. Geomorphology is the changing of Earth and plates. Geo means Earth, morphology means
I know, I'm so great.
oh my god, it's just thick.
Where?
And that's the start of geomorphology. These are the plates, and so when they're flowing and then they...
5, 1, 11. Wow. Okay. So
The other one is going out on like land and ocean and stuff. It creates mountains, and there's one happening 50 miles an hour.
50 miles that way?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you know what it's called?
No, I don't know. So,
Alright. Is everyone awake now? Okay, so what we're going to do. We'll circle up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again.
The ocean move up, and we show you how mountains are formed by these plates moving up out of the water and exposing the rock.
And then the raindrops, they rain down and they erode the mountain. So instead of like being pointy, they'll be all round and wide and go into the ocean. Be a pretty picture. See, it's round, needs it a point.
Eroded, and they formed like gradual, like rounded hills. Well, when the rain breaks it down, it will break down the top part first, which will and it will get deposited at the bottom of the hill. And then the second part would like be the second.
And the amount of how thick the layer is depends on how much rain there was or how fast the river was at that time. So they could be thicker or thinner, like ground.
In the last one you learned
over
about.
there, like they told you that the erosion makes rock
Yeah, I
layers.
know that.
No, go on.
And then like the plate is still pushing against the mountain.
So the sediments have been eroded down off of the mountain, and they're now beneath sea level. But because the plates are still moving, sediment that's coming from over here is pushed into this layer of sediment.
Oh man.
And then after a while, the sediments build up and they go above sea level, adding onto the mountainside. I already knew that. Okay. That was like I learned that like last year.
Okay.
Then that's it. Yeah. In my dreams.
No, tiger. Stay away. Stay away.
Rosemary Inn. Fireplace is working.
The rocks all get worn away by erosion, and since the rocks have different properties, they get the different rocks wear away at different rates. So then the softer ones have more soil where the trees can grow better, while the hard ones have very steep edges and there's not a lot of dirt, and the trees can't grow very well.
Examples are up there.
So is that hard rock? Or
The higher ones are harder rock, and then the one below is like has more dirt.
Oh,
as you can see. Yes.
where are we going to canoe to?
Erosion carries the
Way to how it works here. So Mount Storm King might have been taller or rounder or had a better, bigger shape. And over time it eroded,
and all the sediment has been carried down to Barn Creek, where it might have been deposited at the creek, and as it flows into the lake crescent, and it also gets deposited there, and layers of layers build up there.
yeah, and the layers form a deposition.
So this means that the mountains might have been
From a different station that was not here.
Erosion. On harder rocks, erodes slower than softer rocks, and so on the harder rocks, where there's less soil, there's not as much trees. But on the softer rocks, where there's more soil, there's more trees.
Well, when there's a rainfall, then all the sediment gets washed down into the lake or any piece of water, and gradually over time, sediment builds up and it adds up to the tiny part of the mountain.
Not like this. Because if you do this, this means you're using your arms to climb. So the way that I make sure that I do this is I imagine I have this eyeball in the center of my chest. And I create my box like this, and I start off with my eyeball looking completely forward, and then I paddle, and my eyeball looks sideways. So it's forward, and then sideways. So go ahead and find a little bit of space to practice this. And make sure that you don't break that box. Your box should stay intact the whole time. And I noticed some folks are already doing something really good. You kind of heard that smash, clank, pow. That's because we were smashing paddles, and that's going to happen. And in the boat, we're going to be a lot closer. Now step on the seat because I've got all the water. Two, three, stroke, stroke, stroke.
We're moving fast.
Stroke. 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 Stroke.
Yeah, I got
Effort you're getting Emily.
Stroke. 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 Oh my God, it's huge. Stroke. 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 Get ready to dig. Stroke. Oh boy. Oh boy. Stroke.
Oh, that's so dirty.
Stroke. Stroke. Dig!
Dig!
Whoa! Oh, everybody stop. Stop. Keep your paddles out of the water. Keep digging. Stroke.
Dig!
Stroke. 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 Stroke.
Listen to this, Chris.
Stroke. Stroke.
together.
Stroke. All right, and stop. I think we're high centered. Drown. You're getting pushed to our left a little bit.
I want to go up it because it seems
that's
like
tough.
fun to go down.
Okay, there's a deer carcass in the water right here.
I haven't seen it.
I can see part of the skeleton.
Hey!
No, it's your responsibility.
Okay, these students are not skipping rocks. What they are doing is checking the surface tension of the rocks that they've thrown in a spinning fashion. When it's raining, there are other options here besides the field, which gets a bit muddy. We could come inside into the game room. Connect.
I have 20 minutes until I'm not going to actually have
The ever popular pizza.
Oh my gosh, Madison, you don't put it in.
Preparing for a town meeting.
Hydroelectric power should be maintained wherever possible because it is renewable and non-polluting. Hydroelectric power. Federal offices.
The busy hum of education.